In 2015, Oliver had just returned home to the Twin Cities after attending the University of North Dakota. Rachel was on the front end of her college experience at the U of M. They had mutual friends, and these mutual friends lived together in the worst dwelling I have ever seen. In Rachel's first memory of Oliver, he held a ukulele in his hands. Oliver had noticed Rachel in recent weeks as Claire's cool and pretty friend. Amid the din of late-night diminishing returns, Oliver and Rachel caught glances from across the circle, and so they pursued. Their first date was crate digging at a record shop. They shared musical interests and an aesthetic sensibility for hippie culture. The date went well, and it led to more, which led to now. Oliver, Rachel, Mike, and Sheila went down to Chicago a few years ago for New Year's Eve. Mike and Oliver went to a preferred dive from Oliver's Chicago days for a nightcap. At 2 a.m., Oliver started talking loosely about marriage. This came as a great surprise to Mike, as it seemed at the time that Oliver and Rachel were content not to wed. But here was Oliver stumbling through a crucial question. Would you have a problem with that? Of course, Mike would not have a problem with that. Most of us know that marriage was not a given for these two. Yet here we are, taking part in the institution of marriage is taking part in a robust relational tradition, something bigger than ourselves. Rachel and Oliver can count themselves among the many now, and they have a reminder of their commitment to each other to fall back on if and when trust wavers.
Now you will feel no rain, for each of you will be shelter to the other. Now you will feel no cold, for each of you will be warmth to the other. Now there will be no loneliness, for each of you will be companion to the other. Now you are two people, but there is only one life before you. May beauty surround you both through the journey ahead and for all of the years. May happiness be your companion, and may your days be good and long upon the earth.
Rachel, honestly, she has 3 moms. We're all very different personalities, but we all love Rachel and OJ. And I think in planning this wedding was kind of funny because we each brought something different that they needed. And so we got her covered one way or another. So they asked if I wanted to do a speech, and I always cry. So I have one thing to say about Rachel and OJ, and that is when they are together and they lock eyes, there's like nothing else in the universe, which is such a beautiful thing to see between two people. Nothing else exists when those two lock eyes. And so instead of giving a speech, I wrote a song. I like to write lyrics. And I wanted to deliver this song with the other 2 moms because I know these 2 beautiful women and I know that they feel the same about all of their children as the son. And it's really hard as parents because we prepare our kids all our lives to set them free. And then when we love the person that they choose for their partner as much as we love our own child, that's the most beautiful thing. And that's why I wanted you 2 to join me. So this is for OJ and Rachel.
Rachel and Oliver are the most special couple in my life for a lot of reasons, and I'm sure a million other reasons for everybody else here too. The love you two have for each other is so inspiring. It's contagious. How you both show so much support, unconditional care of all people and creatures in this world, and other worlds if there are any aliens listening. It's truly an amazing sight to witness. And I know I speak for all of us when I say their love is inspiring, because you both make it so easy to be better, more loving people by setting such an amazing example. I know we all can't wait to see the beauty you both continue to put into this world through your partnership. I love you both so much.
Loving you is easy.
Loving you is easy.
Loving you is fun.
Loving you is fun.
Loving you is simple.
Loving you is simple.
Loving you is natural.
Loving you is natural.
Loving you makes sense.
Loving you makes sense.
Loving you didn't take long.
Loving you didn't take long.
Loving you keeps getting better.
Loving you keeps getting better.
Loving you will last.
Loving you will last. Who's that? Beautiful.
Love you.
You look so good. You look so good.
I haven't cried up until right now.
Perfect timing.
You look good.
You do too.
Thanks.
I love the dress. I love it.
Thank you.
I work with a lot of 3D printing, that's my job, and I work with a lot of polymers. Polymers are defined by using some basic building blocks to make something relatively complex. And I think there's a great analogy between relationships and polymers. For example, Oliver and I have a lot in common. We grew up with video games and movies and science fiction and Legos, and all of those same building blocks create two very different people. And the strength of polymers is that as they get more complex, they bind together better and you get stronger materials. And so we zoom out a little bit and look at the rest of our immediate family. Also very different people, all coming from kind of the same place, raised in the same house, but that complexity gives us a lot of strength in our family material. And today, we add a whole new family, more complexity, making an even stronger material, and we have this really great, tight bond. And in my job, the strongest materials, the best stuff, those are the things that we send to the bottom of the ocean, the things that we put on F1 race cars, and the stuff that we put on rocket ships and going into space. And so in the same way that those strongest materials build these really cool applications, let us do these really cool things, the strength of this family that we've built is going to allow you guys, give you the support to pursue your dreams, to build your own happiness, and continue to build this family.
Rachel and OJ are truly the exemplar of what a healthy, loving, selfless, compassionate, and spontaneous relationship could be. This is known and showcased within moments of bearing witness to their incredibly deep love for each other, the world at large, and all of the living and non-living aspects of our shared experience.
Beautiful.
OJ and Rachel have been a true inspiration for not only how I treat myself, but how I treat others in relation to myself. Rachel has been there for me since I got started in this whole crazy thing we call life. And I can say without a shred of hesitation that she is one of the most important aspects of my development and growth as a human being. I am incredibly thankful and in debt for her for always being there for me and for showing me what it means to extend love beyond our small, limited beliefs and fabrications of what love can truly mean in our daily lives. Oliver Evans is a human that I immediately not only felt connected to, but deeply close with. OJ has felt like a brother I have never had in so many subtle and profound ways. He has had the incredible ability to bring with him a sense of childlike innocence, humor that pervades many different forms and beliefs, and compassion that includes all things. Enjoy each moment together, here and now, forever and always, and thank you for being all of who you are.
I thought for a moment it would be fun to try to do this entire speech in Spanish. Be thankful I changed my mind. It would have been painful for everyone. Like Rachel and OJ, the city is beautiful, unique, artistic, full of love and lovely people. The history is phenomenal, like your history. And they have mezcal, apparently, which is wonderful. And we have to admit, it's pretty amazing to be celebrating this union in a 15th century monastery. Just think about where we are. It is fantastic. I promised you that I would keep this short, so I'm going to start by talking about the day you were born. Any of you that are parents can attest to the fact that the day your first child is born is the day that is filled with every emotion possible. From excitement and wonder to fear and anxiety. And then ultimately, when you see your child hold that baby, it is love. And it's love that never leaves. And it is really the true feeling of what love is with that first child. So 28 years later, here we are. The love is the same, and we're so excited for you guys today. Rachel and OJ's journey started 7 years ago as a long-distance journey. OJ living in Chicago, Rachel wrapping up at the U of M, so long distance. And we've had the opportunity to visit OJ in Chicago, see his pad, hang out with his awesome buddies, and some of them are here, see his favorite bars, hang out at his best restaurants, go to his favorite music venue, Kingston Mines. OJ had a really good thing going in Chicago. He loved his life in Chicago. But OJ made a decision that demonstrated sacrifice and love to leave Chicago to be closer to Rachel and to rekindle that love closer. And that showed me that day that this might be the guy for Rachel. Witnessing Rachel and OJ's journey has been a thing of beauty. Watching you over 7 years evolve, change, supporting each other, propping each other up, settling each other down, defending each other is, again, a thing of beauty. It's been so wonderful to watch you two interact and share your lives. Enough blathering. Raise a glass, you guys. Let's raise our glasses to love and support, for they are the cornerstone of this beautiful day. Rachel and Oliver, I hope you continue to feel our unconditional love and unwavering support from all of us today and in every step of your journey together into the future. We love you. Salute, everyone.